What's up? What's up, you guys? Welcome, Rock Bottom Podcast with Ray DeVito. I am Ray DeVito. How are you guys? Yes, I'm wearing the same shirt I wore when I was doing a podcast 1 hour ago. Oh my gosh, this guy wears the same shirt. Yes, it's the same De La Soul shirt. Hope you guys are well. Shout out to my sponsors, Silk City hotsauce.com, silkcityhotsauce.com. Put in Rock B, save 15% on your, and I got a hot sauce, Pain in the Brain hot sauce. It is available now. It's very hot. Fred Harper did the artwork. It's fantastic artwork. Even if you don't like the sauce, it's like the coolest graphic on the bottom. But it's I haven't had it yet, so I can't say it's amazing, but I'm sure it's very good. My delivery's on its way. And also aeriejane.com for goat milk soaps and deodorants, AERIEJANE.com. Say you were sent there by me. The promo code might be Rockby, but just say you're sent there by me. Save 15% free shipping on your first delivery. All right, who do we got in the chat? Dr. Chow is here. What's going on, buddy? He's a nice guy. Check him out. What's it on Discord? Put in the chat where people can find your rankings, which I am currently number one 2 weeks in a row. It's like my dry bar special all over again. Will I get a week 3? Who knows? Who knows? Daniel Poon is here. I'm here for the heat. Hello, Daniel Poon. Hello, Tiff. De La, I'm wearing your shirt, De La. De La Soul. Ray's putting all his toys back in his dresser because he left them on the floor last night. Yes. Yes, I did. Hello, Pickwick Pub. Hashtag Ray Army. The Army stuff. All right. Chris Ables in the chat. He's also my guest. He'll be here in a minute. Bobby Fran, what's going on? Let's go. King Ray. I can't even. God, I hate this intro. Oh, the positivity from Chris's wedding list. Ray, tell Jake Hudson to back off, man. Keep Jake's name out of your motherfucking mouth. Ray stinks, of course. Go back to the woods. He's got guns pointed at me. Welcome to the internet. Yeah, Joe's going to put one at you, back to the woods. So why don't you think about going back to the woods? All right. Get Ray Day for some shit. All right. You guys are all nice people. Let's get into it. I got a broken toe. I talked about this on my stream last night. That yes, I got a broken toe, a broken foot. I don't know. I have the X-rays. I got to take it to the podiatrist that looks at feet. The podiatrist. What do we call him again, Joe?
Podiatrist. By the way,
podiatrist, not a pediatrician. A podiatrist.
Did a doctor say that your toe is broken?
Yeah, he thinks it's broken. He says it looks like it's broken. But he says take it to a podiatrist to make sure. And here's what happened. I had a gout flare up that was pretty bad, maybe like 2 months ago. And I think I started running on it before all the crystals were gone. So there was always like a little bit of pain. Then I bought a brand new pair of shoes from Asics, usually the best shoes. I still like them, but they were a little tight on my toe. And I noticed some blood under the nail. And then it just started swelling up more and more. At first, I was like, maybe this is gout again, but it was a little different. And no, it looks like it's and I also, because I saw a YouTube video, what you're supposed to do if you have blood under your toenail. This is where I get all my medical information. If you have blood under your toenail, you take a paper clip and you light it with a lighter till it gets hot. And then you put it on your toenail and it punctuates a little hole in your toenail. And then you push on it and all the blood and pus squirts up. And then you're supposed to be pain-free. I was not pain-free.
Right.
I was not pain-free. It was a lot more pain. And it swelled up twice as much as it was after I did that.
Ray, you know Mrs. Levy is a nurse, right?
Yeah.
I would consult her before sticking paper clips in your toenails anymore.
No, we can watch it on YouTube. I didn't give you that, but you can do that one.
No, I think
I sent you the one link. No, we're going to get to that one.
Okay.
But all right, go put into YouTube
paper
blood
clip
under toenail, blood under big toenail, and how to do it, and you will see that there's one where it says you light a paper clip and you put it on your thing, and that's what it's going to work. While you're looking for that, we can get back to that. While you're looking for that, read some super chats. Terry Nee, try swimming. You know what? I'm going to go to the gym after this, man. I got a show tonight, and of course, I don't have my phone. Like Madison, Ohio, it's like an hour away. Of course, I never have my.
He's avoiding reading this one.
Of course, I do not have my phone with me, so I could tell you exactly where I'm going to be. But it's a winery. It's like an hour away from Cleveland. If you're around, it's at 7:30. Yes, I don't have to whisper. My roommate's not home. But I'm going to lift weights. That's what I've been doing, is lifting weights. And I will also, I've been riding the stationary bike, but I'm using my heel instead of the front of my foot. So I get some sweat going. So that's what I'm doing. The Brandon Network. Thanks, buddy. Tell Ari you were sent to her link by me. Moving in on my territory. Look at this guy. Dayla, $5. Thanks for the support. Love you, Ray. $5 if you show him the toes. You do not want to. No, it's
$5.
Well, I will show you what I did to my foot because that's going to come into play.
Yeah, they want to see the broken toe for $5.
Tiff, to sum up, you go to the ER for a stub toe, but you're okay with stabbing a needle through your nail. Got it. Yes, I did do that. I'm all right. Let's bring in our guest, our very lovely guest, Mr. Chris Ables and Hughezy. How are you guys?
Very, very good, Ray. So you were saying back before recording that you're glad all those Titanic people died?
Hey, there you go. There you go. Of course, Hughezy comes in being inappropriate. Yes.
You said
that's why I can only have him here because it's on a network. And you guys, I just found it. I'm looking on YouTube as I'm doing this.
Yeah, but Chris can back up what you said. You said that them dying makes you horny. That's what he said, right, Chris?
Exactly. He said he was going to get a second paper clip for another toe because it made him that horny. So I can't believe, Ray, that you put a hot paper clip in your toenail. What are you thinking?
Ray, why don't you do the show and
and you look for it on YouTube.
Yeah, okay, that's how we'll do it.
So
Ray gets all his medical tips from the Predator.
Also, you could switch spots with me and Chris Ables just because my camera's leaning this way. So there we go. So it looks like I'm actually looking at him. Yeah, so that's what I did, man. I got health issues because Joe's going to pull up the video where it tells
mental health
that you could do it with a paper clip. I think there's a little girl's in the video. The doctor's there with the little girl. She dropped a can of soup on her toe in the video, and he's the one that says do a paper clip if you don't have this actual.
You never do that. I doubt that's a doctor. I doubt that is a doctor that gave that advice.
And I doubt it was soup that dropped on her toe either.
Yeah. So it was
what's that supposed to mean? You're doubting the video? I'm doubting that. Is it. We're on YouTube. How about that?
That's I don't know if this is the one you were looking for, but this appears to be somebody doing the same stupid thing.
Go ahead and put it up. Let's see.
Yeah, if YouTube was the place to give medical advice, then that means that no one's ever going to get sick ever again. It's probably just videos made by people in India who are just going to ruin everything. Right, Ray? That's what you were saying before recording.
Of course you're saying weird stuff. Yeah, of course. Just for a heads up, chat, anytime Hughezy says that's what you were saying before, no, that's not what any of us were saying before. And it's always something horrific. The Brandon Network. Inappropriate. Show us how to duct tape golf. All right, let's go to that because that video I already gave you. So let's go to that one first. Then we can find the toenail thing. But yes, I did.
Here it comes. Get your screenshots ready, guys.
Put my I did duct tape my
can we see that one more time?
Toes together.
I don't know. I need a clean shot of it.
Yeah.
I duct taped. There you go. All right, put up that YouTube video, please. The one that I sent you before this.
What was all that other shit on your foot?
That's duct tape.
No, there was something on the bottom.
No, is that the one I sent you, Joe? For real?
That is for real. The one. You
Okay,
sent
and then it's like at the 3-minute mark. So go into the 3-minute mark.
He's dodging us usually. He's dodging us like
Right there. That's
fast.
good. 306. It's my show. I'll call the shots.
Whoa!
So you can
Larry
hit play on
Sanders.
You can hit play on this. See, he's saying to use these things. I'll shut up and we'll listen to him.
So there's gel pads like this, but you could see they're not.
Hey
gonna be
Ray, is your
perfect,
dick bigger than
Shut
that
up!
gel pad?
But they're not perfect. One thing I like to do is if you're at home, you need a Kleenex right here, and you need one piece of duct tape right here.
Boom!
So what I like to do is you tear the duct tape in half.
That's what I did.
Right there.
Looks
Ray,
like a
nobody
doctor
was
too.
doubting that some
So
idiot
you
on
got
the
it strapped
internet
like
said it. We
this,
were just
so
doubting that it
it's
was the
ready.
right thing to do.
And you look
Right.
at your big toe kind of like
There's
this.
people on the internet that have sex with their
wanna
cars. I mean,
pad
do you
up.
take
Boom,
that advice?
So see what I did right there? You want to get some padding in
This
between
is how I
your
wrapped it.
broken big toe. And
What
then
tells
I
you
do
this
is
guy's a
cover it.
doctor?
Yeah, Ray, he's wrapping that toe better than you did on that video that's
Come
come out of
across
you
the
singing that
second
song.
toe like this.
Yeah.
And I tape
I get it. You're making a rap joke. I get it, Hughezy. Yeah,
this
yeah.
right here.
Not the first joke I've made about something that has. Never mind.
There.
This is how you do it. So that's what I'm banking on.
Keeping it real, yo.
So that's what I'm doing. Because he was saying you could buy those like
Take
gel
that
things, but he's
on
saying
that.
those things aren't that strong with the
So you can
support.
see
So that's how
the
my toe looks.
What I'm saying is just because it's on YouTube doesn't necessarily make it the right way to take care of your broken toe.
Well, I'm on YouTube
Right.
and I'm always right. So
Yeah, Brandon said homeless health tactics. That's what it is, right? What you should have done was tape the doctor's shoals to your foot as well. If you're gonna do that, I mean, tape the
Yeah.
whole thing, the insole and everything.
De La, $5 bad payment. Yeah, no one wanted to see my foot. BYB podcast, Backyard Boys. Thank you. Quit the inappropriate talk, Hughezy. Hashtag Rose. Yeah, knock it off, Hughezy.
Yeah,
Knock
All
it
right.
off, man.
Ray, I love when you went yesterday to get that thing X-rayed, and the lady came in and she was telling you to go, and you were like, "Hey, I'm gonna finish this up," and she was like,
Yeah.
"Well, how long?" And he's like, I don't know, like 20
Like,
minutes.
I don't
or
give a
whatever.
shit. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
there for 4 hours.
That
I
was
said
funny as shit, man.
I was like, I
because-
got to be out of here by 3:30. I got there at a little before noon, and I got there, and I go, "Is there a long wait?" She's like, "No, there's really nobody here now. It shouldn't take too long." And then I was literally there an hour before anyone came and saw me and took my blood pressure. First, I take it back. It took like 45 minutes for someone to come in, take my insurance card. Then it was another 40 minutes. One person came in, and I was like, took my insurance information after that, or took my blood pressure after. One was the insurance, next one was blood pressure.
Take your insurance information.
Yeah, they took that first. Then they came back like 35 minutes later, took my blood pressure. Then it was like another 25 minutes. The doctor finally came in. I go, "Hey, man, do you have any idea what time?" And that's when we talked about the whole toe thing. And then he's like, "Well, we're going to get an X-ray and stuff." I go, "Any idea what time I'll be out of here?" He's like, "Oh, you'll be out 3 o'clock at the latest." And I was like, "All right, so I'll definitely be done by 3:30." He's like, "Yeah, that's not a problem."
Was he
and
the one
then-
that told you to duct tape it?
Yeah.
No,
that
you
on
idiot. That
YouTube?
was a YouTube video.
Oh, okay. Yeah, why take advice from the real doctor? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
and what flavor was the lolly that he gave you afterwards?
There were no lollipops, Hughezy. This isn't Ireland. We have real medicine and duct tape in this country.
Yeah.
You stick your lollipops in your fucking bagpipe.
That's a good question.
Is that what they play? Bagpipe. Ray, why do you think you are smart?
Yeah, we're talking to the real life Kramer
Yes.
here.
Tiff,
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing.
So you
So-
told that nurse, I mean, you straight up told
Yeah.
that nurse, you were like, "Nah, I'm going to sit here for a while." And then like 2 minutes later, she's like, "Get out of here." You should have went into the actual doctor's office that he uses and finished your podcast.
So, anyways, Chris, let me do the show. I got the show for you.
Okay.
Let me comment on the. So I was sitting there, and then I like literally no one's coming around, and I'm like, all right, I already did the X-ray. I'm there like another. I'm like, all right, just waiting. It's like now it's 3:30, and then Brendan's like, hey, you want to jump on my podcast? And I was like, I don't think so. I think I'm about to leave. When I get home, I can. And then it was 4:00, and no one came saw me. So I was like, screw it, give me the link. I'll jump on. So I jumped on the podcast. And then suddenly, as soon as I started live streaming, boom, they came in with my X-ray results. Boom, they came in, and the lady gave me another nurse came in, gave me my prescriptions. That's a nurse who said, how long are you going to be in here for? I'm like,
Where did the
apparently
boot come from?
another
Besides
lady
her
came
giving
and
you the
put me
boot.
on the boot. This is all in the
Yeah.
MLC podcast. We did it all on camera. But so you start live streaming in a doctor's area, and suddenly they want you in and out. Suddenly they're in a hurry to get you out.
Well,
So it
that's-
took like 3 hours for 3 people to see me. I started live streaming within 20 minutes. 3 different people came, wrapped me up, and was like, all right.
Well, they probably needed the room free in case some little girl dropped the soup tin on her foot. You see what I'm saying, Ray?
Yeah.
So are you
Lot
going to
of
bill
action.
them? Are you going to bill them for not getting your lolly?
No, I'm not. I'm going to let you do this joke one more time there with the lollipop. What other lollipops you got there? Come on, Hughezy.
Hey,
The rule of threes, lollipop. All right, hold on to it. Maybe it's going to come in later in the podcast, but save it
Yeah.
for a well-timed
Show
zinger.
closer.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
De La, $5 if you open the first and third dresser drawer. I can't. This isn't Red Bar. I showed you my toe because it was a topic of the conversation. Tampa catalytic converters. Yeah, there we go. Tampa catalytic converters. 2 of those Hughezy dollars. Is that your money? Is that a euro?
That's a euro, but I go with pounds over here.
Pints?
Yes, that's the currency. Pounds
They just give you pints. I'll trade you 2 pints of beer
for a lolly.
There it is.
There it is. Boom.
Hey,
Call this episode fucking lollipop. That's I didn't read it. Put the super come on. Why is Tampalytic catalytic converters? Why is Ray Newport wringing his toe? All right. That's
Rigging.
I shouldn't. Yeah, I got it after I read it. That's we're yeah, that explains. You're probably from Ireland, like this potty mouth below me.
I like how Ray you asked guests to come on the show just to yell at us. I mean, you yelled at Hughezy, you yelled at me, told me.
I'm coming in
Shut up.
hot.
Why
This
do
is a
you
new
have me
me.
come on? What do you have me come on your show? If you just
We're
wanna
gonna
yell
get
at
into
me?
a minute. Let me read
Who
some
are
super
you,
chats. I don't know how
Rob
to
Stahl?
find out what's going on. Tip, Ray, why do you feel so? Because it's my show. Someone's got
I
to fucking
get
throw
it.
their weight
Well,
around
that's the
here.
way Rob Stahl feels about Levy Land. Maybe that's why he yells at me each and every week. I don't know. I feel like I'm at home. Go ahead.
Terry Nee, thank you, buddy. I emailed something pertaining. All right. I'm going to
Terry
get
Nee,
into
did
you
you-
guys. I'm going to
where-
put the. What's up?
Hold on, real quick, right? Terry Nee, I don't see it in my email or ESO's. So just where did you send it?
Okay.
As you were, Ray.
All right. As we were doing this, all right, tell me about your life. Let's get into it. We'll start with you, leaving land with all the fucking gunshots behind you. Mr. Chris Ables, newly married, happily married.
Yeah,
he doesn't need to tell us
That's
about
right.
his life now. You just recapped it.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks a lot.
What's
Sums
going
it up.
on with you? Enough about me and my fucking broken toe. What's up with you?
I'm gonna go jump into a submarine, and try to find the Titanic.
We're gonna
Yeah.
talk about the submarine later. Don't run through my
I
time.
wasn't talking about that.
Why do you
though.
let my guests in while we're going over pre-show stuff? Now
Oh
they
my
now
god!
they feel like they're the host of the show, Joe. You see how you're ruining this?
Now
The
you're
fourth
yelling
wall?
at me for
Yeah.
asking me what
The
I'm up
fourth
to.
wall,
That's-
you're
maybe
breaking
that's
the
what I'm
fourth
up
wall.
to.
That
Maybe
submarine
that's what I'm
sank
up to.
quicker than the morale of this episode.
Jeez, this more yeah.
Are you still glad
Twitter
they're all
hasn't
dead,
been
Ray?
talking about me enough.
Yes, lollies for everybody.
All right, Chris, what's going on in your life? You can't afford to be on that submarine. Those are for all billionaires.
Yeah,
Not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. What good's it do him? Exactly. So, not much, man. Levy Land tonight, Thursday. Potentially, we keep hearing Levy Land's coming to an end. Nobody knows if it's going to happen or not. Maybe tonight.
Is it because of
maybe
Rob
not.
Saul?
I don't know. I can't get into it. So,
I get into it.
I haven't seen the numbers. Once I see the numbers, then I'll know if it's the end. But
I thought you guys were gonna end it because you guys are always fighting.
no, not always. We generally get along, but so Legoland's going
Get
on.
some help.
Yeah, see, Legoland's going on tonight, 7 p.m. And then got some stand-up shows coming up, which is what I was trying to get to, Ray. I told you I had a proposal for you at the beginning of the show. Do you want me to go ahead and tell you what it is?
Yes. What's the proposal? We're getting married?
Okay. No. But I think that I might.
Nice one, Ray.
You married, yes. So you've been trying to connect with Ari Jane, yes? Like in person, you've been trying to connect with her. She's been trying to connect with you. You go around breaking.
Yes, we're on the telephone all the time, sending telegrams.
Yeah, back and forth. I think that I could get you set up with a show in Michigan, so that way you'll be able to see her in person or whatever, and you'll get paid for it.
Yay!
So I think it's a win-win. How could that go wrong? If you think that is a good idea, I will start working on it immediately. I'll get this set up for. We're almost at the end of June. I can get it set up for probably the end of July or August. And then that way you can meet her in person. No excuses.
Making things happen. Look at that.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, of course, obviously. Yeah, and then you let me know the date. I'll probably set something up in Detroit, too. Do some shows in Detroit. I've done one-night stands. I headlined there like a year ago. Try to get back in there, try to get another week there. But if they give me a date, it'll be like months out, like 5-6 months out. So
probably squeeze you into Ann Arbor at the Main Street or something. I mean,
yeah, I've reached out to them a few times. The dude's never like gotten back to me. The guy Rogers.
Have you ever pissed him off? I mean, I pissed him off years ago.
No,
but,
I've never met the guy. I just emailed and called out of the blue.
I pissed him off years ago, but we're on good terms now. So, I mean, it's that's what I'm saying. I can call him and be like, hey, I've got Ray up here. He's got a date. Can he have a +1? And we'll get you in. And then maybe they'll even put your name out there as headliner so you can impress her and seal the deal.
Yeah, no, because I see like a lot of the comics they have in that room, and they're all like old road acts. And it's like it's a college town, so like see some of the names. I'm like those are what's up.
Instead of the comedy angle of this proposal, can we focus on the Ari Jane portion of it?
Yeah, producer Joe, this is my show. I'm talking about the fact.
No, stop yelling at Joe. Joe's a great producer.
I know he's got a gun, but guess what? A gun
He's helped you. He has helped you.
Can't fire through a camera.
You always yell at everybody that's trying to help you. You got to calm down.
I'm getting it out. I'm full of
angst.
angst.
Helped you big time, so don't yell at Joe.
But no, as far as like they always have like older dudes in a college town, which I never got that thing. There we go. Emo me. All right, we'll talk about comedy stuff. What do you want to talk about, Eric? Because she kind of wants to be out of this podcasting. So
no, I get that. I get that 100%. This world
reaching out to her saying weird things, and she's like not having fun.
You mean like Jake? I mean,
no, stop it. We're not. Stop saying specific names. It's not Jake.
Well, let's just say somebody with shit all over their hands 24/7 needs to understand that there's
who would do that, Hughezy?
Yeah, some people are just being polite. It's like just say you order an Uber. That person is just trying to make a living. They're not now your friend. So if a lady is nice to you online, leave her alone because she's being polite. She's not trying to welcome you in. That being said, if Ari Jane or whatever her name is down for it, I'm in. I've got a lollipop for her.
Yeah, hey, rule 4 lollipops.
Hughezy always working the other angle, man. I love that. So I see you do that with like Gina Levy. I see you do it with everybody, man. I'm like, holy cow, man. See, you need to take lessons from him, Ray.
Great vodka. All right, I don't need to be preached up by you, Chris Ables. You have a co-host that wants to kill you.
Yeah, and listen, a lot of the stuff that I say about Gina Levy gets taken out of context. In reality, I'm trying to sleep with her. So.
Hey, Ray, my question about Ari Jane for you is, like, last night I was watching your stream. It was riveting, by the way. I was glued to the screen the whole time. And she definitely seems into you. Do you not notice like there's certain things you say that'll like instantly make her perk up and smile? Like she seems really into you. Do you
Yeah.
recognize that?
Yes, I recognize that.
Okay.
What do you recognize
That's a
it
good
as?
I
first
have
step.
self-awareness. She would not be talking to me if I did not recognize that. So
Is
Thank you.
Ari Jane, is she bisexual?
no.
Because you look like Tig Notaro.
Thank you, Hughezy.
Maybe she will be now. So
And
who knows?
Adam Carolla, so she could fancy both of you at the same time. Get some, Ray.
I got what's going on with you, Hughezy?
bit.
How's your lady situation? I know Ables is married.
Yes.
I was at the wedding. I wore my best tennis shoes.
Oh, speaking of which, man, let me quick timeout. Somebody was saying that this past week that there was some shows going on or something like that, and there were some rumors that I did not pay you or Zenhauser or any of the comics that were on the show. I was like, that's bullshit. Everybody
That's
got
bullshit. I
paid.
got paid. I got
Yeah,
paid.
everybody got
And
paid.
I got paid well on top of it. So
Yeah,
thank you.
So thank you for clearing that up, man. I hate when people will start that shit. So I was like, bullshit, man. Anytime
Ray,
we do shows, you get paid.
Ray sent me a DM telling me to give you shit today because you didn't pay him.
Damn it. I knew it. I was like, I wonder why I was on the show with Hughezy. I knew it. So that's why I tried to squash it right away, Hughezy.
But the it's always fun being Hughezy Ray. And I think you should not wear hats so much because you've got a full head of hair, and let the ladies show them that you've got that testosterone running through you. Go
I'd be
ahead.
the opposite. If you have no hair, that means you got testosterone. If you got too much hair,
What?
that means that's what they would say hair loss means. It's
What?
too much testosterone. Yes, I saw it on YouTube.
Oh my God. Right after How to Tape Your Toe. Was it the follow-up video? So
I seen an Ed Sheeran music video on YouTube. That doesn't mean he's any good. Who's this?
That's me dancing.
Is this the
yes,
shit
it is,
fingers
Ray.
guy?
That's right.
He's single, ladies.
Yeah.
Can you
Cut
zoom
the
that
rug.
in, Joe? Can you
So
zoom
hang
it
on.
in?
That's
hang
back
Not on
when
a
I had
video,
a-
no.
That's back when I had a healthy toe.
So hang on. So you're broke. You're stupid. You can't dress, and yet somehow you're single. I can't understand this.
It doesn't make sense.
Are you sure?
So what's going on with you and your dating game? Tell me, Hughezy. When's your last girlfriend?
When's the last one?
Yes, last time you had a girlfriend. I assume you're single or you're.
I'm having a good time. Is what I'm doing.
Hughezy's a player, man.
Yeah.
Don't you see his photos and stuff? Every like 2 days, he's out at some party, some concert. There's always a ton of women.
There's always ladies around.
Yeah, yeah.
You courting
He's-
any? Is that what they say out there? Courting them?
Yeah, that's what we say. And we travel on horses, and we've got buggies and stuff like that. We go to a saloon. That's what we do here. Go to hoedowns, all kinds of fun stuff, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's always got your pictures all the time. Hughezy.
It's
I'm like,
always with
"God damn,
chicks.
is it-"
It's never with dudes. She's got
Yeah,
no
I was like-
buddies.
I'm
It's him and a bunch of
jealous.
chicks.
I
Because-
get the buddies take the pictures. You see,
Yeah,
They
There
go,
And then
"Hey,
you switch
boys."
places, and then they take the pictures with the ladies.
Yeah.
I'm
Although
just jealous 'cause-
I
Go
did
ahead.
have a good weekend about a week ago, Ray. It was a bachelor party. We went to Dublin and we seen the Wu-Tang Clan and Nas. Do you know
Ah,
what
shit.
words? Do you know what words used in their songs a lot?
Woo Tang.
There you go.
I missed that concert. They were in the
Dang.
States last summer, and I was out of town when I was gonna go see him.
Ray's
here.
missing the tang. He's missing the tang. Yes,
The
So that's what
tangless
we talk
years.
Yeah. Let's go back to the last super chat I read. So I'm gonna get caught up on super chats, and then we'll move into. As Hughezy does not want to talk about his ladies' life. Apparently, he's got a lot of them out there where he doesn't want to. I tried giving you a floor to talk, Hughezy. The Brandon Network. Thanks, buddy. Salute your foot. Salute your foot. Michael Ray Wowzers. Thank you, buddy. Up in this, two of my favorite
Food.
dudes, and Ray
Yes.
DeVito. Nice. Thank you, Up in this.
Up in this is awesome.
Connor, $5. Thanks, buddy. Ray, why do you have guests on if you just step on their jokes and tell them to shut up? Love the show. By the way, he just did that so they could play the song.
Said, by the way, he just said, by the way.
Nice.
I
Dela.
won't keep doing it, I promise.
Gayla, $2. $5 if you say 3 nice things about Carlos. 1, Carlos is very smart. He's very intelligent. 2, he's got a lot of patience. And 3, he is very good at articulating what's going on in this Dabbleverse. So those are 3 nice things. I like Carlos. I like Carlos a lot, even though he thinks I hate his guts, and I only do half the time. But that's how I don't hate the guy. It's a great guy. Ray
I
DeVito,
think-
number 1 fan. Who's the stud third mic?
You ugly.
That is
Oh shit!
I think she's talking about me. I'm the third mic on my own show. Tip $5. It is starting to feel you act entitled everywhere. The hospital, the Shuley Network, Rustic Cuts. You need to earn it to burn it. Spinster face?
Sphincter.
Sphincter
Oh,
face.
geez.
Oh,
Right.
Arsehole.
wow.
Yes,
Ray
that's what it is.
DeVito, Norwegian. Como estas hermanos? Nacho salsa calamari, amigos. That's
I'm impressed.
hermanos is dudes, right? Hello.
That's a sexy photo of you, Ray.
Yeah.
yeah. That's,
You must work out.
Crisis Chad. Hashtag justice for Jake. Hashtag shame on Ray.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
How about instead of justice, we get him some soap?
Be nice. Be nice. Everyone's nice on this show.
You got some Hughezy from
Mary
Ray's
Jane.
Girl, actually, yeah.
She sent him
yeah, she
deodorant and soaps. The Brandon Network. Ray brings all the rears to the tard yard. All right. Yes. Tip $5. Chicks are the goal. Thank you, Tiff. Tampa Catalytic Converters. Ray, come to Europe. Your
Look,
men
is
can
that
dance they
Latar?
want to.
Look how fast they are with that shit.
Yeah, it's my toe. At first, I thought it was holding up soap, but that's me and my duct tape toe.
God bless you, whoever you are.
Tip $5.
You
It's
could
okay
actually
to
do
want
that.
buddies.
Ray,
Some
you could
boys
actually-
think girls are icky. What's
You
up?
could do that as a parody of a morning YouTube radio show. Duct tape toe.
Duct tape. I did duct tape my toe, and I got
No,
to duct
I'm
tape
saying
it
instead of
again
steel toe.
and again.
Whatever. You look like Tig Notaro, by the way.
Thank you, buddy. Daylight, $5 bet payment. Give half to Carlos. Done. He's got to hang out with me sometime. He doesn't hang out with me anymore. Every time I hit him up, he's conveniently busy. Called Married with Children, maybe? I don't know. Brandon Network. Love T-Rain Train. Blue Choo Choo. Blue Choo Choo. I hear ya. Give me some Blue Chews. I'll take them. Why not? Ray Mars. Ray, when do you come to Detroit to do some shows? I will. I will come. I don't know when off the top of all right. So tell me what's going on in your life, Hughezy, before we get into all this submarine Titanic stuff.
But no, because nobody gives a shit. That's a good photograph of you, Ray. That's
is,
why you
man.
shouldn't wear the hat.
Word. So what's been going on in your life, man? Inform me. Let the people know.
I'm getting ready to go to 2 more big shows next week. I'm going to. Are you a fan of The Prodigy, Ray?
Yeah, I was never too crazy into them, but I like their music. I'm not enough of a fan to go see them, but
Well, I'm going to them, and then also I've got Florence and the Machine. Do you like them?
yeah, Florence and the Machine.
Yeah, so that's going to be the rest of my month, and then there's a birthday party on Saturday, so it should be a lot of fun. And then in January, I'm back on the wagon.
Back on the
July.
wagon? Oh, July. So get them all in. Are you drinking today? Sometimes I know it's late over there. So what's it like? 2:00 in the morning over there? What?
Yeah. No, I
Wait,
might
they're
actually.
5 hours ahead of us.
I know this,
Yeah.
Joe. Thank you.
But Ray's watch broke, so someone could donate it. But no, I'll be possibly drinking after this because I'm recording an episode of my podcast. So I'll probably get fucking hammered during it and say stuff that needs edited out about you know who.
I know. You got a potty mouth over there. You're behaving today. All these, you switch it to lollipop talk. It's a fucking lollipop guild over here. Jesus.
That's the name of the episode.
Tampa Catalytic Converters. Producer Joe likes Ray because he ain't steel toe. Hi, Hughezy. Yeah, what'd you think about my? I enjoyed the interview I did with Steel Toe. What did you think of it? Did you see it at all, or no?
I honestly think that was the episode because I this is a genuine compliment to you, Ray. But I think you have an unmissable podcast because you never know what the fuck's gonna happen. Like with my one, you can tell by the title. Oh, it's gonna be about. They're gonna talk about the Foo Fighters. They're gonna talk about interviewing someone's career. But with you, you never know what the fuck's gonna happen. So you have to check it out. Is Ray gonna fucking lose his mind? Is one of his testicles gonna hang out of his shorts? And regarding the steel toe thing, one of the things that I loved about it, especially with producer Joe, is that I think that one of the problems of live streaming and the super chats is that you've got to read them while also doing the interview. So Joe was trying to help you stay on track, and while I get along great with Aaron, I do like steel toe. There was a lot of those edgier topics that needed to be brought up. So I thought it was a brilliant and extremely rewatchable episode.
Oh, no, I wasn't talking about the interview he did with me. I just did an interview with him on his channel.
I'm not watching that shit.
Oh, so that was just... All right, you had no idea what I was talking about.
Nope.
Joey C says, Ray, hello, you're doing great. Thank you, buddy. No, I did an interview with him. I liked it. He took a lot of shots of my buddy Joe, producer Joe. I stood up for producer Joe. What'd you think, Joe?
I thought you stood up for me, and I told you, I think on and off the air, that I was extremely grateful for that. And I don't have any, I know Aaron seems to have taken that whole thing very personally. I don't have any ill will towards him. I had a job to do that day. Everyone likes to pretend I just decided in the moment to jump in there. Shuli said it on the Miserable Men show the Sunday before. Your show's on Thursday, so that's 5 days earlier. People were in the chat saying, don't let Ray not ask Steel Toe about this and that and the other. And Shuli said, we're sending Joe in there to ask all the questions that you guys want to ask if Ray doesn't. And he said, we're going to put up every super chat. And we did. It's not like I went in there and just decided in the moment to sabotage the interview. And I know Aaron seems a little butthurt over it, but I have no hard feelings. Just because his show is terrible, I don't think he's a bad person.
Of course, you had to throw in a dig. It wouldn't be you. And you also had to throw a dig in at me when you said
his show is horrific. It's
you also had to throw a dig at me in there when you said I had to jump in the interview knowing I can't jump in anything right now because of my duct tape toe. I can't jump around as much as I want to.
The one thing that I have to say that I think is kind of hilarious about Steel Toe is they're very nearly at 10,000 subscribers. So what do you call that Nobody Loves Onions guy?
Melton.
Melton's now campaigning to get people to unsubscribe so that it means that they have to wait even longer to go to 10,000. And that's just so unfair that it's actually kind of hilarious in a dirty way.
Does it matter if you get 10,000 or under? I thought...
Well, no, just the goal's to grow.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be fine. If you're at near 10,000, it's might as well. It's just, I think it's going to be fine. Terry Nee, $2. Ray's avoidance is palpable. Thank you, Terry Nee. I try. Anthony Torito, Ray, tell Hughezy Conan won't be doing his show. Oh, Conan won't be doing his show. He's talking about the Conan O'Brien?
No, it's one. I work for this sports show called Keeping It 100, and Conan is the host, and he used to be a pro wrestler. And for 4 years, I've asked him to do my show, and he keeps telling me to get fucked. He's never going to do it.
Well, I didn't get fucked. I did your show.
Not yet.
Brandon Network. Life is like a box of chocolates. I can't afford it. Forrest Dunfito. Jesus, man. BYB podcast. Fire this piazza right now, Ray. Hashtag fire Joe. All right. That's it. Shot's been called. No more Joe. Bring in Austin or Andy. Come on. No, I like Joe. He's a fantastic guy, and he's got guns.
Ray, you'll ruin my reputation if you keep saying that.
What?
That I'm a fantastic guy. I'm an asshole and a crusty buzzard. Remember that.
Yes, you are. You're those two. We love
the good thing about you, Joe, and this is a personality trait that I always like in people, is that while I may not agree with everything you say, that I do know that when you say something, you actually mean it. So I would know where I stand with you. Plus, I like your body.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And that's 100% true. And Ray knows that 100% because we talk a lot off the air, regardless of what people on Twitter think that Ray and I hate each other. We talk a lot. And Ray is a good guy. And so is Chris Ables, for the record. Chris Ables is a very good guy.
Thank you, Joe.
Well, not according to Ray DeVito. The shit that he said about Chris Ables when he was
Of course
gone
he's
there.
going to say.
Yeah.
I knew I was going to say, yeah.
What was he saying, Hughezy? Because
where'd
I
you
was,
go?
man, I was dying. Well, you hit me up a couple nights ago and asked me
Oh,
to jump on your show, and I couldn't. I was like, man, I've got strep throat or whatever, and so I'm coming off. I'm coming off the end of that, and so when you asked me to be on today, I was like, yeah, man. And well, I keep having these coughing fits and stuff, and I don't want to sit here and cough on air, so I took myself out.
You
Hey,
look good, man.
speaking of which, and I think Ray doesn't want one of the names being mentioned, so we'll not say one of the guys' names. But did you hear one of the most recent episodes of AATP? And it had Alex Stein and another Italian New York comedian.
Comedian?
Oh, you said a comedian, so it's
Yeah.
I don't hit any comedians.
Yeah,
No, I assume, but no, I did not hear an episode. But I'm
No,
envisioning who you're thinking of, and I don't want to hear anything.
yeah.
that
Well,
bad.
apparently,
I want to hear it.
Yeah,
I
apparently
don't want to hear it because I want to talk about the dude. I seriously.
Well, let's just talk about Alex Stein then.
All right.
Alex Stein and Gino were both on WATP, right? And apparently it was such a disastrous episode that it's caused so much of a backlash that some of those fucking listeners are starting to actually compliment me. So that's how bad it went.
How could it be bad if Alex Stein was on it? Alex Stein's great.
Yeah, no, he is great, but when you want him to give sound bites, like he talks like fucking Quentin Tarantino wrote for him.
Yeah, he talks, but that's Alex Stein.
Yeah, but that's not what the WATP is. It's like when me and you were on there, Ray, and we were hitting home run after home run.
Lollipop after fucking
Yeah.
lollipop.
You dropped the N-word. It was great stuff.
They love those. They love those sound bites. Yeah, I gotcha.
So the big news today, big news going around the world is speaking. Big J hasn't texted me back. I thought we're supposed to be buddies. I gotta text him. We were talking about something, then he quit texting me. But
how to duct tape your toe?
Joe, yeah. He was supposed to tell me how to duct tape my toe.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about, since you guys were there for my pre-show shit and just started throwing out my topics. One of the reasons why I was mad at the two of you. So the Titanic sunk. Anthony Torito.
Yeah, everybody knew that. That's old news. I mean, that's very old.
That happened 110 years
Yeah.
ago, right?
Made a movie
Yeah.
about it. DiCaprio was in it. Yeah.
He went down with it. Anthony Tarantino. Jake was fired from Levy Land eating out of his own private litter box. It'll happen.
That'd get him a promotion. That wouldn't get him fired.
So there was this boat. It was called the Titanic,
Mm-hmm.
and it sunk.
You know where
it
it was made,
sunk.
Ray?
1911 is when it sank, something like that.
No, the location of where the Titanic was built.
I don't know where it was built,
Right here, Belfast.
but it sank.
I wouldn't claim that, Hughezy. I wouldn't claim that. It didn't work out very well.
Yeah, listen, when you come from Belfast, that counts as a success.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, it didn't work.
What was
out too
supposed to be this glorious boat? Wasn't it like the most? I mean, they should have tested it a few more times before they put a bunch of millionaires on it. But
Yeah.
you can't put millionaires on. I like a zillion boats probably sank, but the people didn't have money, so nobody cared. But as soon as people had money, it's like, whoa, wait a minute, all these rich people died. We got to make a movie about it. Where's Leonardo?
Leo.
So-
Yeah, but he was so handsome in that. Wouldn't you agree, Chris?
He was handsome.
Yeah, I mean, he pulled it off. Yeah. But that seems to be the trend. I mean, look, that boat went down.
Hang on, don't jump ahead of
I'm
me.
not doing anything. Oh
Don't
my
jump ahead of me. So the
Hey.
Titanic sunk. I'm letting the listeners. They're sitting on the edge of their
They
seats,
know the story.
listening. They're sitting on the edges of their chairs,
Spoiler
wherever
alert,
they're
there was an
sitting,
iceberg.
hearing this story.
Okay, go ahead.
So this boat sinks.
How did it
This
sink?
glorious boat sink. It hit an iceberg.
Oh, okay.
But so a bunch of billionaires decided they want to get on this submarine and go look at it. So 6 of them go on this submarine. 6 of them. These billionaires, they got lots of money. Billionaires mean they have lots of money. And they go
Yeah.
looking for this Titanic.
And who's going to
just to
inherit
look
it?
at it.
Those fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Right.
So they so anyways, so it's missing. Hamish Harding. He's he's like the guy that started it.
That's the most rich guy name I've ever heard.
Hamish is a rich guy. Yeah. He's not going to be smiling. I hope they're still alive. I hope they survive, but it's not looking good. It's
He, he looks like a long lost Brennan brother.
Oh, yeah.
So,
One of the
so
10.
he looks like he's got Neil's money.
He looks like a transitioned Ellen DeGeneres.
So he looks all happy. He's probably not smiling right now. But so the 6 of them are missing, and they were just going. Which, first of all, that's kind of a douche. You're going to look at a disaster like all these people died. Like, what do you want to see? There's a reason why it sunk. You shouldn't go there. So it sunk. They couldn't get them up. So you're gonna go. So, anyways, as everyone knows, they're missing.
But
That's
something, Ray, that always made me laugh because when I was in New York in 2004 or 5, there would be people getting pictures taken at Ground Zero, and they would like be smiling in the photographs for Ground
Yeah.
Zero, and it's like, where would you take fucking funeral selfies? Do you pout at the fucking Auschwitz Museum, right, Chris?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've seen it too when I've been in New York, man. I'm like, really? This is not what this was made for. Part of that boat, if you look at some of the news stories, when he was building this submarine, parts of it came from a place called Camping World. So how are you going to?
fucking big is that guy that Titanic looks so small beside him? Jesus Christ.
That's real scale right there too. So he's the one that took it down.
He's got to be at least 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
But speaking of which, as far as like, I went to Madame Tussauds in Times Square when I first moved to New York City, and they had a Hitler statue, and people would take pictures with the Hitler statue.
Wow.
And it's like, you sure you want? That's the one. And this is like before like selfies on with the phone. So
Yeah, that's
But
why
yeah,
that
you-
statue's gone now. Yeah.
you can
Well-
Google image it, and you'll see people just hanging out with the Madame Tussauds Hitler statue. You know. You think you go take a picture with fucking Rosa Parks or someone heroic in the history section? I'm like, nah, it's me and the guy with the mustache.
Sometimes the
So-
line's too long at Rosa Parks.
That is
Yeah.
true. Yeah. You have to wait at the back of the bus to get your picture. With
That's
her.
how old of a joke it is. I had a joke about it where I go, yeah, it gets a little crowded, so your only option is Hitler. Well, I think you're gonna do that. You should put like from Mel Gibson to Rosa Parks. You could put like, or you can put like, you can put the Lethal Weapon duo. So you can go like Hitler, then Mel Gibson, then Danny Glover, then Rosa Parks, like that. It's a nice transition. Then you could put them in a bus, like, or put them in a van, like they're about to go somewhere, but you got to put Rosa in the front seat, something like that. I'm fucking up the joke, but that was the whole joke.
yeah.
It was funny back when I did
You
it.
nailed it.
No, I did not. That joke doesn't make sense now, anyways, because Mel Gibson was in the news for saying anti-Semitic stuff at the time. So it all made sense back then. It sucks now. Impressing our guests with your American education. Thank you, Tiff. That's what I'm trying to do.
Cool.
Titanic used cheap Irish rivets Quit talking about fucking Hughezy like that. De La, one super stick if you apologize to Ables for yelling. Fuck no, I'm not apologizing. I'm fucking sorry. No, I'm fucking sorry that you're a piece of shit.
Ooh,
And I
like
had to
this
yell
next
at
one.
you. How's that? All right.
I like this next one. Go
The
ahead.
Brandon Network. Sugarfoot Ray Leonard. Extra pain. A thyroid again. Yeah, that was a joke.
But
The thyroid is not in your
Was it-
thigh. It was a
Was
joke.
it Ray? You
Yeah,
knew that
yeah,
it
you
was in your
dummy.
neck?
Yes. I didn't know where it was. No, it's in your throat.
See? But yeah, I
But,
just said your neck.
Hiroshima bombs again. Pow. All right. Thank you, Brandon.
but I think we can all agree
That was a super
that-
chat. That wasn't me saying that.
I think we can all agree that with these people in this submarine, not that I'm saying I'm glad they're dead. That's what
Right.
They're
you
not
said,
dead.
Ray.
No, I hope they're alive. I want them to survive.
Nah. If you really want to have fun with the Titanic, you rent out the IMAX theater, you bring 10 friends, you get really fucking high beforehand, you sneak in a few beers, and you watch Titanic in 3D on an IMAX screen. That's fun. You don't go under fucking ground in a giant, or not even a giant, in a miniature submarine. They're idiots. If they survive this, they're the biggest fucking idiots in the world.
Well, first of all, it doesn't look good because it disappeared immediately, like within an hour, like an hour and a half. When it went underwater, it was gone. So so it's not looking good. But here's what brought it to my urgent attention. I don't know if you know this. There's a beef going on the internet. So Hamlin Hanish is what's his name? Hammer the Hamlish. What's the millionaire's name again?
You nailed it.
Hamish Hamlin.
What's his name again? No, don't go to Cardi B. Yeah, Joe, you're jumping the gun. Put that away. Hide the Hammer
Ray-
Hamlish.
God.
What's the
Ray-
guy's name again? Joe.
Hamlin Hammers.
Hammer Hammond. So Hammer and Hank. Hammer and Hank, this billionaire.
Totally not his name.
Hammer and Hank. His son put a post on Instagram saying, "Oh my God, this is horrific. My stepdad's missing. He's in the submarine. This is," and everyone's like, "Oh my God, thoughts and prayers, thoughts and prayers." Then 3 hours later, he's posting selfies at a Blink 182 concert. He went out. That's how he started. So you know who took obsession to this? Miss Cardi B. There he is. Well,
yeah,
all right.
you know
It
why?
looks like he's upset. It looks like he's a little upset there at the Blink 182.
Well, you know what? If you like Blink 182, then you deserve family members to die. They're shit.
Well, and they're not going to be on tour again. So,
And in fairness to him,
Hamish.
Tom DeLonge just rejoined the band. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Hamish, my stepdad, is lost in a submarine. Thoughts and prayers that the rescue mission will be successful. So he's like distraught. He puts up some stuff, and then he immediately goes to Blink 182 concert. And you know who's not having it? Cardi B. Cardi B puts her foot down and says, "This is unacceptable. This is not how you act. This is not how you
really?
act when you're
She's given-
stepdad. You got to
Yeah.
be an appropriate person. You wait by that telephone." Like we don't have cell phones now where you can like ring. You don't go to a concert and celebrate. So she gets upset. Cardi B fires back at missing billionaire, spoiled brat stepson amid Titanic subsearch. Okay, you could play and she's getting rubbed up by, I don't know, what is that behind her? That's
I would say Kevin Brennan.
that's Kevin Brennan. This is
On the-
Kevin
on
Brennan
the water?
fondles her.
From that submarine shit. One of the billionaires, their stepson, is at a concert, right? At a Blink 182 concert. And people is like, well, what is he supposed to do? Be sad at the house? Is he supposed to go look for himself? Yes. You're supposed to be at the house sad. You're supposed to be crying for me. You're supposed to be right next to the phone waiting to hear any updates about me. You're supposed to be counseling your mom and shit. Like, isn't it sad that you a whole fucking billionaire and nobody gives a
whole
fuck about
fucking
you?
billionaire.
Like,
A whole, not even a half a billionaire. A
you
whole
missing
fucking
and
billionaire.
because it's ready to shake dicks at concert. That's crazy. I'd rather be broke. I'd rather be broke than like and poor, but knowing that I'm loved. Like,
By the
Right,
way, the
yeah,
whole time
exactly.
she's saying that she's being fondled by a mannequin. She's
Yeah,
got a
that fucking dumb cunt checked through her phone to find out the perfect filter first
Right.
before writing the video because she needs attention. She doesn't give a fuck about people dying in the.
Exactly.
But what about people getting beat up at Subway? Never mind being in the fucking submarine. This she's so full of shit. I hate
seen
her.
that. I didn't get involved.
She
I
is
was
a cunt,
too
and
busy
all
filming
that
it, yelling "World Star."
Stupid fucking music she makes is for also shit fingered type people. I'm not gonna use the word. She's a. He can do what he wants.
She wouldn't be saying that if he was at her concert. She would not say that at all.
There you go.
She would not be saying that at all. And she's talking about he should be at home and all this and that. Who is she, man? She's giving advice. I mean, people don't realize her background when she was a stripper.
We're going to get into that. Hang on.
Okay.
Hold that
I guess
thought.
I'm not allowed to talk about anything. Ray, tell me when I can
No. We're getting into it. You can go into
all
that.
right, just go ahead and put your hand on my ass. I'll be your puppet. Go ahead.
The billionaire. Go to how did the billionaire son react? Do you have those tweets? So they got in a back and forth about it.
And how do we know the concert was after he found out they were missing?
Wikipedia.
Terry Nee, you're almost 50, Ray. Easy on show. All right. Brandon Network, Steel Toad, Steph Chad, stand with chaos. Hashtag Muck Smuck. All right, you go ahead and say because Joe doesn't have his answering back, but they went back and forth. They just went back and forth on social media. I was going to get into that, but let's just you tell me about Cardi B. Cardi B trying to get clout off me and my family's suffering. Swash tweeted shortly before. I went to a Blink 182 concert for coping rather than sitting at home and watching the news. Shame on you, Cardi. Get some class. And then she went back at him. Anyways, they've been going back and forth. You tell me about Cardi B's history because I did not know this. Chris Ables.
Wait,
what was her history?
Blink twice if I'm allowed to talk. That's once. No, so Cardi B, when she was a stripper, man, she was literally, and she has said this, told this, she would go around, drug guys, slip them Mickeys and stuff like that. They pass out, she'd clean out their wallets. So I'm not taking advice from her on how to act or how to react to situations.
So
and I'm with Hughezy. Her music is garbage. I don't understand why Pepsi and everybody else buys into this nonsense.
Did she ever get caught doing that, by the way?
Yeah, she
did get caught.
She didn't get caught. She got called out by the media and she admitted to it. Yeah.
At least she admitted to it, unlike a mud shark in Tampa that says, I don't know, it's somebody else. Somebody else that did all this stuff. At least she owns up to it. But she got arrested for this?
No, she never.
Oh no, it's just is it something she just bragged about in rap songs?
It wasn't even a rap song. She was just bragging about it in the media.
Yeah, and the thing is, it was sort of like a revenge thing because it would be in the VIP room where the guys would be kind of. I gotta be honest, I'd probably bang her. But the thing
you would?
Probably. I like a big arse. She's ugly face. It's women like her why Doggy Style was invented.
I'll bet you that thing probably looks like an Arby's roast beef blowed up by an M80 5 times, and a Titanic has gone down in it, and that's probably where the sub is, and that's why she's mad. But anyways, go ahead.
Yeah. So back to this VIP room. She waited till they got in the VIP room because she knew they had money, and then you wonder why John Morant brings guns to strip clubs.
Yeah, and she was probably giving out HJs or BJs and then putting stuff in their drinks and emptying their wallets because that's the type of person she is. And they can't then go to the police because they're probably married men who were cheating on their fucking wives. So she's a piece of shit.
Yeah, I agree.
Wow, Crisis Chad. They have to sit in complete silence in this Titanic sub in order to retain oxygen. Apparently, they're doing this by listening to Ray's Dry Bar special on repeat. Ooh, that $5 European hurts, Crisis Chad. Ouch.
They are reporting that on Reuters, Ray.
That's good. Then they have a few more hours.
And what happens if they run out of oxygen and somebody starts farting?
Oh, they're done.
Nah. Tip $5. No way is this hot Irishman is coming back. Suck it, DeVito. Talking about you, Hughezy?
No,
No,
in the
the
middle.
other
Oh,
Irish
Oh, they're
man.
talking about the
Hammer
submarine guy.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they're coming back. I mean, it looks pretty
Yeah.
bleak. Look how small it is, too.
What
That
if in
looks
the
so crap?
yeah, oh yeah, some of that stuff is from Camping World, which would be like Bass Pro or something like that. I mean, and you're gonna go down in that submarine now. They were controlling it with like what, a game controller or
Yeah,
something?
they showed us like a little
Yeah.
an Xbox controller was like
Mm.
doing the whole thing. How
The
could it
outside-
possibly go wrong?
Yeah,
But
the
it's
outside
60
cameras were Ring doorbell cameras as they were going down to get the footage and stuff. I mean, it was all garbage.
Yeah. Electronic devices were always designed specifically to be used underwater. Everybody knows that.
Yeah,
There's no
grab
way
the
it can go
sensor, let's
wrong.
plug it in. Yeah,
How long was it supposed to take to do this whole thing? To go down, look at it, and come back up?
what was it? Was it 30 hours or no? I don't know. I didn't get that far into
It
the
had to be
article.
less than
Was it?
30 hours because it looks like a little cramped space. Like how they
Yeah.
even pee in there.
Yeah, good
Yeah, but that's
question.
the thing. Like, there's got to be people
8
pissing and
hours.
shitting in there. Like, it must smell unbelievably bad.
I
Yeah.
assume it had to be like 6 hours at the most. Because you can't be in there that long.
Yeah, and everybody's
So-
saying 8-9 hours most. Yes.
So yeah, and it's been like days now, multiple days.
Yeah, the Amber Alert went out on the iPhones. Everybody's seen it, and that's when the world became aware.
Damn. I didn't know about it till Cardi B got involved. So thank you, Cardi B. If not for Cardi B, I'd have no idea about this guy. Proud
Oh,
of
my
W. Ray, last night's show was 100. Please post it again. It's on my Patreon. It's up patreon.com/Ray DeVito. $3 freaking dollars, you punks. $3.
You know what
And
you
you get all
should do though, Ray, and you should still put the shows out in clip form, which would then
I'm not
drive-
that bright.
You're not, but but even if you just took like 10-minute section and then like, and you'd be like, hey guys, and the full thing's up on Ray DeVito's Patreon. My dick fell off and stuff like that.
Jesus. The shit I put up with. Are you kidding me? On my show, Chris Ables.
What? That has nothing to do with me. So nothing to do with me.
It's all Chris Ables' fault.
Yeah.
But could you imagine it being on the subway? Because this podcast is a perfect example of how quick, or the submarine, how quickly they would run out of stuff to talk about.
Jesus.
We're just trying to save our hair. Yeah.
People are
Brandon
just
Network.
shitting
Everybody
and
still
pissing.
hates Raymond. I'm going to hang up and listen. Have a nice day, hack hounds. Thank you,
Wow.
Brandon.
Thank you.
So, Chris, what do you think? What's your whole take on this situation? They coming back? What do you?
Come on now, man. They're not coming back. They're done. They can't even find them. So there's no hits. I don't care what they said they're exploring. They're done.
And how did you know about Cardi B and all her news? How did you? Did
I
you
don't
read
know.
the source? Is the
Yeah.
source still a magazine?
Yeah, I don't think so anymore. But I mean, when she was coming up, that's when that was happening. I was like, and that was at the point that they're taking TV shows off the air because they thought these TV shows were borderline racist and all this and that. But yet the hit song is "Wet Ass Pussy," and I'm like, really? I'm like, okay, so we got everybody jumping around to WAP. But you got to take off TV shows over certain stuff. It was bullshit. It was the whole.
How long ago did that song come out? Because I do know that song.
4, 5, I don't know.
Yeah. So
You
good.
know that song, but you haven't seen a WAP yet, right? That's why I'm trying to set up with this Michigan show, so that way you can.
I dry them up, I tell you.
Here's a question.
They call me the mop.
Here's a question for you. Do you think now, because of the snowflake culture in your pussy weak country, that the film Titanic is now going to be banned?
No,
Ooh.
it's not. It's not being banned. Is it really?
No, that's
No.
what I asked you, you daft
Yeah.
piece of shit.
No, it's not. No, I don't. How are you gonna ban? You can't really ban stuff anymore once it's out.
What?
I know they're.
They take down stuff all the time. Yeah, you totally can.
Yeah,
but yeah.
Disney just re-edited the French Connection or whatever you call it, the Gene Hackman classic.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah,
Well,
'cause-
I know they like so-called don't do books in school anymore because they decide. But I mean, the book is still out there. You can still go read the book. You know what I mean? So you can cancel it, but it's still out there if anyone wants. Which, if I'm a kid, now I'm more interested in
You
finding
dress
out.
like one.
Have a dresser like one.
Yeah.
The shit I put up with. I'm
You
like,
get
are you kidding
lollipops
me?
from doctors
Come
like
on,
one.
Ray. If you're gonna set them up like that, they're gonna knock them down.
Jesus, the
Just like them
disrespect
toys?
I could hear. Oh, Jesus.
Break out the
The
duct tape.
shots. The shots. All right, you're crossing the line. You're crossing up in this. Can you guys wrap it up? I have to get back to work on my dollar store submarine.
No,
I
but
gotta
I'm-
go
I'm-
anyway soon. Go
Yeah.
ahead, Hughes.
Do you really? No, I don't want you to go. I want you to yell at me. Hughesy's yelled at me a bunch. You got to yell at me.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
man,
I'm telling you, before the end of this week, Titanic will be removed from Disney Plus, and they'll re-edit it and release it without any scenes on the boat. So it'll just be that old bitch talking about having sex in a car, and that's going to
yeah.
be Titanic.
Yeah,
Well,
the
all
best part.
Disney's doing it. They're not getting rid of their movies. They're just remaking them and changing the script. Like that's what they did with Dumbo. So it's not the original. They can do the same thing with Sleeping Beauty. So she's or I don't know if you can really do that because it is a woman that mysteriously passes out and gets kissed by some stranger she doesn't know.
Yeah, it sounds like a Cardi B story.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
reverse gender Cardi B story. Same thing with Snow White, which
But
you guys have
but
all heard on my specials. So that joke of mine.
But if you read up on it, stuff like Paramount Plus and Disney Plus are re-editing stuff of films and TV shows that are on there and taking out stuff that's offensive to our modern culture.
Yeah.
And that's why I say to everybody, just before me and Chris storm off this show, go buy physical copies of stuff. If you buy the Blu-ray, if you buy the DVD, then you've got it. If you go through streaming stuff, they're going to edit everything and take everything down until everything's just Amy Schumer stand-up specials, and I hate her.
Yeah,
That fat bitch.
I don't think anybody likes her. Do you like her, Ray?
I like her just fine. I get along. I haven't seen her in years, but yeah, I've always got along.
How
just
could
fine
you
with
miss her? I mean, I don't.
her. All right.
I heard the Titanic submarine crashed into her.
American Cupcake, $5. The submarine
into her
could
back.
withstand the pressure of probably 100 feet of water. That's why it lost signals after an hour, probably imploded from pressure. So that's a good. Like they have found debris. I don't know if you know this. They have found debris of what do you call it?
Yeah, and the
stuff.
wine that they brought with them. Being hilarious. But I tell you what, if these people do survive this, they're going to be the most unbearable dickheads ever. And there's going to be Netflix documentaries made. There's going to be Titanic 2 will finally be made. It used to be a joke.
This is the only way to get a sequel. Is this?
Yeah.
And also, if you can't talk to, because you'll lose oxygen. Like if you're on that sub with the other people, as soon as someone says a word, you got to be like, "All right, was that fucking worth it? Did you have to say that?"
Yeah.
Like every word has to be conserved.
Yeah, and speaking of subs, don't forget to sub to Ray DeVito's Patreon. Hey, wait a minute. There's a comment here that says Ray DeVito loves Lena Dunham. Ray cleared that up. He meant to say Leah Remini, and Ray, I agree.
Leah Remy. That's what I meant. And she's
You
like
got
some
those two
weirdo
mixed
now.
up?
The names, Leah this, Leah that. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's all the same.
one of them kind of looks like Amy Schumer, and the other one is just a
Will you?
Scientologist. What? What is it
What
with
are
you and Amy
Ray,
Schumer?
are you trying to get a gig with her or something?
Yes.
I
Were you
s-
trying
I-
to get with her?
No, but I don't want stuff going on that I'm not talking
Please
smack
tell me you're
about
not
people
trying
that
to
I'm-
get with her.
Are you trying to get inside?
No,
Amy
she's
Schumer?
married. No, she's. Anyways,
Chris Ables. Holy shit.
Are you? Okay, he's gonna take that out.
She looks like more the kind of chick Zen would be into than you, Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
can't-
into her, but I am friends with her. So, and also I'm friends with
Send her the
friends of
link.
her that'll probably be on this podcast. Not here, not with you guys. So I don't want them hearing you
We're
guys
busy.
shitting on.
Yeah. We
Her-
can't
her
come
friend,
on the
so-
show anyway. We're going to see Blink 182.
Yeah.
You're gonna-
Me and
All
Hughes
right,
are going
now
to the
if your
Yeah.
family was in a submarine, what concert would you go see? Is there like? But then again, you can't really go help them. You know what I mean?
Right.
But here's the deal:
You should
go to the
try.
Blink 182 concert. Just don't post about it because you look like an asshole. Like they both look like assholes. Cardi B. Well, Cardi B doesn't look like she looks like she's putting her nose in some business that has nothing to do with
she's
her.
got an album coming out or something. She's trying to make herself.
So that's why
relevant.
she's doing it.
Yeah.
But the other guy, just don't post that. Like, even if I'm friends with him and I'm not Cardi B and I see him like, hey, my dad's missing. I don't know what's up. And then 2 hours later, hey, y'all, I'm front row at Blink 182.
Yeah.
Well,
and
you
plus-
you don't know the relationship with the dad.
Yeah.
I mean, he might be like, yeah, the dad's missing. I'm partying. So
Yeah, and maybe him and the dad never got along. Maybe his dad used to. I'm not trying to stir any rumors, but touch his anus and stuff like that. So maybe I think fuck him. And by the way, though, if I was a billionaire, I would never go underwater. I would buy VIP areas in every arena around the country so that I could go to any show I wanted at any notice. That's how you have fun. Not fucking getting in subways to take selfies beside a fucking Titanic kettle or a teapot or whatever. It's embarrassing. They deserve this wake-up call, and I hope this goes out to all rich people. Start abusing money like the way they did in the 80s. None of this, let's explore the exciting possibilities shit. Buy a computer, right, Ray?
I hear you. I got two of them. One that half works. Well, they both work, but one half works. The other one works fully, just not with my mixer. Someone said, what band would you see if your family was dying? Someone said Dinosaur Jr.
That's a good choice.
Dinosaur Jr.
Ray's act
Someone else
is,
said Metallica.
Ray's act is so old that he knew Dinosaur Sr. Hey-oh!
Come on, Ray. That was a good one.
Suck on it, you fucking lollipop. The shit I put up with on this.
You don't have to swear, Ray, okay?
yeah, we're all
Jesus.
adults. Somebody said ICP.
Go hang out with the Juggalos.
Yeah, be a juggalo.
There's still no better song than Magnets by ICP. That's like the greatest song ever. It's the most simple. Oh, no, not Miracles. Magnets is
heard-
one of the lyrics. Was like, what's up with magnets, yo?
It's funny you talk about ICP because I hear that when you walk past, people say, I smell pee.
all the time. So you know what I would go see, Hughezy? I would love to go see this rapper that put out this video, and I don't know where to find him. But I know you're always like on the concerts and stuff like that. But if you find the rapper that put out, it's gonna be the White Boy Summer.
That's MCP Pants.
Yeah, is that who it is? Is that who it is, Joe? Don't
That
you
is
have the
him.
video?
Give me a sec. We could probably find that.
Yeah.
It's gonna. Is
That's who I
this
would
gonna
go
be the
see.
video of me?
Yes,
that
it is,
the-
of course,
Yeah, all
Ray.
right. You don't gotta
Wait
play
it-
it. I
Hey,
played
Wait
it.
a
y'all
yes
talk
and.
about my bits, Ray.
Is that that
Don't-
rapper from the group, the No Tang Clan?
Ray,
Yeah.
remember earlier on BS when we talked about Yes End?
Yeah, I don't. I play a little bit of it. I'm not sitting there watching the whole thing. I only play that to torture Carlos Danger because he hates it.
The moment passed.
Yeah.
Ah,
Let's play some
missed
Blink
the
182 and get Shuley struck.
yeah.
Oh,
The-
Jesus.
No, actually, there's probably gonna be a ton of people that go to their show now.
Blink 182. I was gonna go in Hershey, and then I decided it wasn't worth driving across to go see. I just didn't want to drive 12 hours there and back.
I would rather go in the subway, the submarine, than go to Blink 182. See, when the world's coming to an end, and I feel like it is any day now, someone will say, so it turns out that Blink 182 was the worst band of all time. They're shite. I'd rather listen to the outtakes of Child Pornography than hear Blink 182. They're not a good band.
I
And if
like
you
Blink
them-
182.
I know.
Yeah, but their songs don't age.
Don't
Their
talk
songs
about
don't
Blink
age well.
182. They know Amy Schumer and their friends. And
But their songs don't age well. Like it still sounds like 14-year-olds getting upset that their parents came home too soon and they couldn't make out with their girlfriends. Like that's a lot of their songs. Like a girl didn't call them back on the phone and stuff.
Well,
They
who
still
would've-
sound like 15-year-olds.
Yeah, who could have ever thought of that at the time? They're
Them when
fucking
they were
dickheads.
15.
I don't mean this in a bad way, but if you like Blink 182, you should cut yourself.
I'm gonna see Sum 41 in the Offspring.
Oh my god.
So that's like adjacent. Although I like the Offspring is a little different than that, but Sum 41's adjacent to Blink 182. So I like them. I mean, I'm just going to see it's not that expensive, and Simple Plans on the bill too.
You know what the thing
And they're
I
like
hate about
so-so.
those fucking types of that type of music? Oh, the singers hold the microphones like this over their head. Did you ever notice that? What the fuck's all that about?
And they paint their fingernails black because that's what you got to do. Otherwise, how are they going to know you're about it? What am I going to get a tattoo? No, I'm going to paint my fingernails black.
Chris Mack nailed it, man. Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Yes.
There you go.
Chris
Mack just comes. He just comes in my chats and does nothing but say mean things about me. So good to see you again, Chris Mack.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chris Mack. So
I like Chris Mack. He's got people that are going to be on my podcast that are friends. You won't be because he's my friend. So don't say anything bad about Chris Mack.
Ray, what's your opinion on the Foo Fighters?
I love them. I think they're great.
Good, because I have to record a podcast about them in about 40 minutes. So if we,
if you want to jump off, you can jump off, buddy.
Yeah, I gotta run too, Ray.
Yeah.
All right, it's me and producer Joe. We're gonna bring this home together.
Yeah,
Actually, Ray, I'm doing the podcast with Hughezy about the Foo Fighters, so I have to run as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and we're actually going to live stream in from the submarine, Ray, so they can't make the show either. And Ari Jane's going to be on it, and Jake Hudson's going to be on it. Gino's going to be on it. Chad Zumock. It's going to be a good round table.
Yeah,
Nice.
nice.
You guys do your plugs, Hughezy and Chris.
Go ahead, Hughezy.
At the Hughezy on Twitter and Instagram, and the YouTube channel is the hilariously named Hughezy Entertainment. It's very funny. Subscribe, and I'm hoping to record a new episode tomorrow with Casey Armstrong. So I'm going to ask him a bunch of shit that he's probably answered many times before. Haven't really done much research, but stay tuned for a shitload of clickbait with hilariously doctored photographs that makes people look like they may be homosexuals. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Chris?
Nice. I'll be on Levy Land tonight at 7 p.m. right here on the Shuley Network, and tomorrow night, Replay Ables tomorrow night on my channel. But tonight, Levy Land live. Who knows if it's the last one or not? Thanks, Ray.
All right. I hope your voice feels
Good seeing you,
wonderful.
man.
Thanks,
Yeah, I'm
Hughezy.
gonna go-
Thanks, Chris.
I'm gonna go drink some tea and stuff. So
All right. Peace out, fellas. Now you guys can log off. I got to talk to Joe for a little bit.
oh yeah, we're out.
You fucking cunt, Ray.
All right. Jesus. Joe, did you ever get that video about the paperclip?
I found that one that I showed you earlier. I didn't find the one that you were talking about specifically with the little girl. No.
Oh, so you have it. Do they show that you do the paperclip? So I want people to know that I'm not insane.
Yeah, I showed part of it. Did it not? I thought I shared my screen, but yeah, it shows you heating up the paperclip and then kind of touching the heated paperclip to your toenail until the blood kind of starts.
Yeah. So that's like a real
That's when
thing.
I cut it. Yeah. I mean, it's a real thing on the internet. That doesn't mean it's sound medical advice. Like I said, Gina Levy is a nurse. You have Bob's number. You could text her and say, hey, this is going on. What should I do? Instead of sticking a paper clip in your toenail. That sounds like a good way to get an infection.
Yeah, something went wrong. I don't know if that like
Clearly.
my toe swelled up insanely. And I just undid
After the paper clip thing?
Yeah, after the paper clip thing. Right,
Andy, I hope you're grabbing a screenshot of that.
There we go. I'm good now. All right, before we get out of what's the deal? Casey Armstrong and who's that other guy? Vince the lawyer.
Yeah.
What's his deal? Because the one time you guys asked me to join, it's just him on here shitting all over me. Why is that guy always that miserable, or is it me, or is it just him and Chris Mack that hate my guts and want me dead?
No, I think Vince. That's his bit. He's a troll. He trolls everybody. He trolls Shuli. He does a whole show with Shuli that we put up for our Patreon members, where he trolls Shuli the entire time.
All right, what's the?
That's
and,
Out of the Habitat, or Back to the Habitat, whatever it's called.
And that's the show that you guys do, and that's him. He just shits on everything. So, like, I should be honored that he takes time out of his day to just shit on me.
In a way, I suppose. I mean,
The fact that I'm on his radar, I guess.
Right. We've talked about this several times off the air, but like, look at the numbers that we're doing right now compared to
I don't
where
care.
we were. It's working.
Yeah.
It's working. As long as people are talking about us, I was hoping we would have a moment today, because Twitter seems to not be interested in me lately. So I was hoping something would happen.
Yeah,
today
let's talk about what's happening on Twitter.
I don't know. I guess I'm just not interesting anymore. We're going to have to do a better job of like setting us up for some kind of moment on these podcasts so they can clip it and get it out on Instagram. Or,
because
Twitter
you like the heat.
Of course.
Have some of my heat. I'm ready to get out of the fucking kitchen.
Bullet point number one in my job description, Ray, is to get more eyeballs and earballs on this thing. So anything that brings in views.
And then what was the other thing? Oh, so the whole thing on MLC that goes on with MLC, Brennan and Levy, is he wants Shuli or Bob to show him all of Shuli's numbers. Yep. Is that a real? First of all, obviously I love Kevin Brennan, but there's no reason why. That's like saying, "Let me see your bank account statements." Like, why is that anyone's
why Shuli doesn't want to do it, but I 100% want to.
Oh, I don't think you guys need to do that.
I know
if you do it, I'm going to pay attention and look at it. But I mean, I don't think that that's something that you have to do.
I would compare our numbers to anybody in our little universe, I would think.
All right. That's pretty much all I want to say. I'm going to hit the gym and stuff. Anything else you want to talk about?
I mean, maybe we'll see if Shuli will let us do an additional show this week, because I really want to talk to you about the whole Ari Jane thing. I think she's a nice girl. She's got a thing for you. I think if the Shuli Network sets you kids up on a date, would you take her out someplace nice? Not Outback or Applebee's.
Yeah, you know what though? She sincerely wants to step out of this sphere.
I get it.
This Tavelverse thing. A lot of
you
people
don't
are
say
very
why
nice.
People dig into people's backgrounds around here or something.
Yeah, like people just cannot be nice. So you know what I mean? Out of respect for her, I don't want to be like, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. And then, but who knows? If she changes her mind or something, maybe that's something we could do. But otherwise, not the end of the world. All right, I guess I'm gonna get ready to do my plugs. I'm got a show tonight at some vineyard, and it's I'll put it on Twitter. How about that? But follow me on Instagram, Ray.DeVito. Subscribe on YouTube, Rock Bottom Pod. TikTok, Ray DeVito. On Twitter, @Ray DeVito. And yeah, coming up New York City, the big show for me is my show at the Stand on Tuesday, July 11th. 7:00. I know Mark Norman's on that show with me. Who else do I have on that show? Mike Cannon's on that show. Goots obviously hosts it with me. But I'll be at the Stand a few times that week. Also, the Dojo, New Jersey for you guys. I am on that show. I did not know I was on it. And then I got Brooklyn Comedy Club before that Friday before on the 30th of June. I'm at Eastville Comedy Club in Brooklyn on the 29th. I'll be on Jim and Sam that morning. That Dojo thing is the 1st of July. Then that next week, I know I'll be at St. Mark's Comedy Club a few times, and the Stand. I know I'll be at Stand Up New York at least one of those nights. All right. I love everybody. You guys are very nice. Thanks for all the super chat. The half that like me, thank you so much. The other half that hate my guts, I guess keep hate watching, and we'll go from there. All right. Peace.